Hello, everybody. It is me, Marina Martinez-Bateman. I am the CEO of New Coyote Consulting. We are an equity and communications consulting firm here in the Pacific Northwest, and it is the first day of Pride. The first Pride, as we all know by now, hopefully was a riot. Sylvia Rivera and Marsha P. Johnson, along with many others at the Stonewall Inn, fought against the cops and created kind of like a siege at the Stonewall Inn for gay rights and against the over-policing of our communities and the incarceration of our people. Queerness has always been tied to liberatory action. I know that a lot of people are talking about the lack of corporate pride this year. I totally didn't realize I'm actually wearing last year's Pride collection from Target. Here's the something that's supposed to make this a Pride outfit. I guess it was on super sale, guys. But corporate pride has never been about pride. Corporate pride has been about capitalism. It's been about corporate profits. It's been about commercialization. And I think that while we are feeling what corporations are telling us, right? While we're seeing Pride collections be edited without permission for the artist at certain retailers, while we're seeing Pride collections be taken off the shelves at certain retailers, while we're seeing our own Pride events losing sponsors left and right from the corporate world, I think what we're really getting in exchange for that is both a reality check that Pride doesn't belong in a corporate setting. And what I mean by that is not that we should not be able to be out at work at our corporations, not that we should not be legally obligating corporations to pay and respect their gay and trans employees in the same extent in the way that they respect their cis het employees. What I'm saying is that being queer and being a liberated queer person is inherently anti-capitalist. It's inherently abolitionist. It's inherently a position that a corporation would not actually appreciate, right? Corporations are these giant machines that are made to extract as much wealth and value from people and the environment as possible in order to shuttle that value to their shareholders, who are the people in the sort of like elite, super rich environment. We are not that, right? There's a reason why when the colonizers first came to the Americas, one of the first groups that they started to oppress the most openly and the most viciously were gay people, or people who were not in the sort of like colonizer cis het mind map, right? It's because that we are inherently, other and in between and outside and, etc. We don't inhabit a space that's very easy to cogify. We are not the kind of people for whom conformity comes easily. And I think that that's a gift. And I think that what we're sort of seeing with the end of corporate pride is an opportunity for us to remember that the first Pride was a riot, that queerness is inherently liberatory, and that we have been given a beautiful gift in our queerness to be able to look out and say, this isn't it. This isn't it. A liberated queer world is a liberated Palestine. A liberated queer world is the abolition of prisons. A liberated queer world is the liberation of workers, of children, of the elderly, of people who are given or perceived to have disabilities in this world. Like, a fucking cup from Target is not actually the win that we thought it was. And I'm very happy that we're seeing that now and that we're being able to understand where our community actually lives. Because it's not in the shelves at a mass-produced corporate box store. It's here with us in our personal relationships, in the work that we do, in the way that we treat each other, in the way that we show up for other oppressed groups, and in the way that we live our lives on the day-to-day outside of what we do for capitalism. Have a great Pride. Please stay safe. Please stay safe. I'll see you later.